Hi, my name is Gary Ruggles, and I'm the Product Marketing Manager for PCI Express and CXL at Synopsys. And I'm here at DevCon in Santa Clara at the PCI-SIG DevCon show to demonstrate our PCI 6.0 complete solution in hardware using Synopsys PHY, Synopsys Controller implemented in FPGA, and we've created an end-to-end link, so we're actually passing data in the form of flits from one end of the link to the other. But what we've done now is introduced the Teledyne LeCroy interposer and protocol analyzer so we can grab those flits and analyze what's inside of them. All right, so let's take a look at the demo. So we've got quite a bit of hardware here. Let me explain what we're doing. So starting off here, we've got the PCI Express 6.0 controller from Synopsys implemented in our HAPS prototyping system. This is a HAPS 100. It's inside this box. We've implemented the actual controller. And coming out of this box, you see these green cables here. We have a pipe interface, of course, on the controller. And when we come out of these green cables, we're going over to what you can't see very well, but on the back here, we're going into the PHY daughter card. So this has the Synopsys 64 gigatransfers per second PHY, which is the PCI Express 6.0 PHY, on this daughter card. So the signal goes from here into the PHY daughter card. Now, last time we showed a demo like this, we went through a short backplane to our root complex. In this case, we're going into this piece of equipment from ours. It's the Teledyne LeCroy. This is the interposer, and it connects through this cable over to the protocol analyzer, which is this Summit M616 protocol analyzer exerciser. So we go through that, it grabs the packets over here and displays them up on that screen. And then on the other side, we're connecting into another PHY daughter card behind here. And this is the root complex PHY daughter card, another set of cables, pipe interface into our root complex controller. And you can tell it's the root complex because we have the ARC board on there, which runs embedded Linux, can enumerate the system, etc. So this creates the complete end-to-end link with the interposer in the middle so that we can do the protocol analyzer and exerciser and actually look at the details of the packets. All right, so over here we've got our Voyager GUI, which is the system we use to control the Synopsys hardware that I just showed you. So what we see here is on the upper left where it's a by one link at 64 gigatransfers per second. That tells us we're in Gen 6 mode. Over here, the LTSSM state shows us that we're at L0. That's the normal operating mode. And down here, we can see that we're actually passing flits. We're passing data. This is showing a bar graph of the throughput versus time. And we see that we've got about 6,776 megabytes per second, which if you do the math, that's a pretty good data rate with given this is the actual data rate going into your system. So you have to subtract out all the overhead, header, the flit density, etc. All right, so now let's take a look at the important addition we've made to this demo, which is the capture of the data using the Teledyne LeCroy protocol analyzer exerciser. So as I pointed out in the hardware, we have this in the middle between our RC and our EP. So as we are doing memory writes from the endpoint to the host, we're capturing that data and we're displaying it on this screen. So what you see here is a display of a bunch of TLPs that have been captured, some skips. I'm going to open one of these to look at a little more detail of what we're seeing. Here you can see a number of flits, the flit numbers here, flit 601, let's look at that one. It's a payload flit. It could be a payload flit. You can see here, this is a no-op flit, different types of data. And here we're showing the actual data that's in that flit. And you can see the binary data that's in here in hex form. So this is a really valuable tool for debug, for understanding what's happening. If your link doesn't come up, if you're having problems negotiating up to L0 for Gen 6, for example, this is a great way to figure out what the heck is happening under the hood because it's just happening too fast to ever figure it out without a tool like this. And this shows us all the detail that we need. So that was our PCI 6.0 complete solution demo with an end-to-end link from EP to RC, including protocol analysis. Thanks for watching.